Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another Arca Garage video. Today, I'm gonna show you how to install a backup camera on Alfa Romeo Giulietta. Just as a lot of other Giulietta owners also install this aftermarket head unit, and the good thing about it is that you can actually hook up a backup camera to it very easily. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do exactly that. This is the camera that I'm going to be installing. It's from Toro. You can see the model number right here. So let's see what we got in the box. Okay, I'm guessing this is our camera. And right here we got the user manual. We got the camera itself. And we also got this cable which runs from the camera all the way to the front to the head unit. Now, one thing that I have to say is that regardless of the backup camera manufacturer, this method is gonna be pretty much the same. To gain a bit more access, I'm also gonna remove this plastic right here, and to remove it, I'm gonna first undo this 1T30 Torx screw. I'm also gonna pull on this seal. And now to remove it, I'm just gonna pull it up. And that is basically it. You can see all of the clips. Next, I'm gonna take my camera and a couple of these screws that came with it, and I'm basically just gonna install it right here. Now, you don't have to drill any holes or anything like that. The bumper is soft enough so you can just put these screws in. So the plan is to guide this cable through the number plate light. So I'm gonna push it essentially down over the rear bumper mount. Then I'm gonna push it up and inside the trunk. As you can see, I made this little notch right here. That's just for the cable, so you can go through and so it doesn't get pinched. If you pinch it, there's a good possibility that the small wires inside could break, and that's gonna make your backup camera unoperational. Now, the small issue that I have with this Toro camera is that this little cable can be too short for me to guide it all the way to the trunk. So if you face that problem, keep in mind that you can always make it longer. There are only like 3 wires inside. You can basically just cut them, put another piece of cable inside, and make it a bit longer. Next, I'm gonna push this cable inside, and I'm gonna guide it straight down. I'm gonna put the number plate light back straight away. Now you can see right here where I guided the cable, and next we're gonna have to grab that same cable from underneath the car. Alright, next I'm gonna remove these 4 screws. Pull this piece of plastic down, and I'm gonna grab the cable. Alright, the plan is to push it through that access hole to the trunk. Alright, that's it. And now I'm also gonna return those 4 screws which I removed. Alright, this is the rubber which goes over this hole right here. Now, so what I've done here, I basically just cut it a little bit on each side, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm basically just gonna push these two cables through these two holes. Next, let's check out the cable that we got with the camera. So here are our two sides. Let's see what these two wires are. So this one, we're gonna have to hook it up to the reverse light, and this is gonna be our ground. Now at the front, this red wire is gonna be our ignition wire, as you can see right here, and the pink wire is gonna correspond to the reverse camera wire on the head unit. I'm gonna access the taillight where the reverse light is, and I'm gonna undo this connector by pressing on the plastic clip on the other side. So we got 4 wires here. So the ignition is on, car is in reverse, and I'm gonna test the wires. I'm guessing that the black one is the ground. I'm gonna test the rest of the wires from the left. I'm not getting anything yet. And here's our 12 volts. So the 2 wires on the right, the black one is ground and the green one is our 12 volt for reverse. To gain access to those 2 wires, I'm gonna remove this plastic trim piece. There are 4 screws that need to be undone. So we got 2 on the right and 2 on the left side. And here are our 2 wires. As I said, the black one is going to be our ground, and the olive green one is going to be our 12 volts for reverse. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take those 2 cables from the camera, the black one and the pink one. I'm going to splice the black one onto the ground here, and the pink one is going to be spliced onto the olive green one. So what I've basically done here, I've soldered in both of those wires and I've secured everything. Now I'm gonna tape everything up, and I'm gonna guide the wires all the way to the front of the car. Now to guide the cable all the way to the front, what I've done basically, as you can see right here, I've just pushed the cable under the plastic trim. And to help you, you can use the plastic trim removal tool to get it under there good. Now it's time to hook up the cable to the head unit. Now the red cable from the camera is going to be hooked up to our 12 volt ignition, and the pink cable from our camera is going to be hooked up to the corresponding pink cable on the head unit. So when I hook up those 2 wires, I am basically done. Lastly, I'm gonna hook up this yellow connector all the way to the top, and our camera is up and running. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing.